Hello friends, and welcome to another video. I kind of look like a crazy person right now, but that's besides the point. Today I'm going to do a full day of eating, and from the title of this video you probably know this one's gonna be a little different. I'm going to do like an all natural, whole foods only, no artificial bullshit full day of eating today. So what I do want to disclaim with this video is that eating some processed stuff or whatever is totally fine. You guys see how I eat on a day-to-day basis. I've had this channel for years. It's like my meals don't really change, right? And so I do eat, I would say like 85% whole nutrient dense foods, but I'm sane and I really do enjoy eating some processed stuff, right? But I wanted to make this video honestly just because I think in this industry it is so common for people to track their macros, and they are eating more like artificial bullshit than they are whole nutrient dense food. And some people it'll cause like major indigestion and stuff like that. Some people it doesn't and they're fine. And I know like people very close to me who eat like this and it literally makes me cringe and they feel fine. But that doesn't mean that it's good for your gut and your internal health and that you couldn't feel better if you ate more whole nutrient dense foods. Well, people will put like Walden Farms on everything, get most of their protein from like protein powder, protein ice cream, protein bars, things like that. A lot of their carbs from like bread, bagels, caramel rice cakes, pancakes, whatever. You know, all of their fat from like protein peanut butter. But they're like, oh, hashtag balance because like 1 or 2 of my meals a day is like rice and chicken. I think it's just really important to make sure that you are fueling your body well, also doing it in a way that is healthy both mentally and physically. Like, you don't want to be someone who's super restrictive, and this is a legit eating disorder. You're super restrictive because you're scared to eat anything like unhealthy, right? So anyways, that's beside the point. This intro is getting really long, but what I did want to say is I am going to switch up my meals a lot because you guys know most of my meals are like pretty clean. Like I'll have like oats and eggs and egg whites in the morning and rice and beef and whatever. So I'm going to try to switch up my meals and give you guys some ideas of stuff that, ideas of things that are like really just whole foods, things that aren't really processed, have a super short ingredient list. That's the main thing I'm going to be looking for. So that you guys have some ideas of good options that aren't just like oats and egg whites and rice and tilapia. You know what I mean? And yeah, with that, let's make some breakfast. So you guys know my normal oats, cream of rice, egg whites breakfast. That really does have no processed anything in it. I don't use protein powder or anything like that in the morning. But told you guys I would switch it up. So we are going to have some pancakes. And I feel like most pancake mix probably is pretty processed. Like if you picked up like Hungry Jack or like Krusties or whatever, it probably has a lot of artificial shit in it, or at least like white unbleached flour, which is pretty processed. And again, I feel like I'm talking about these foods like they're bad, and they're not. It's just the like moderation, right? Like for the purpose of this video, we're staying away from that, right? But the ingredients in this one are, it's organic brown rice flour, potato starch, cane sugar, buttermilk, cassava starch, salt, and xanthan gum is all that's in here. So I'm going to make these, and I'm really hungry, so let's eat. My pancakes that you guys saw I just made with literally a whole egg, and I added some baking powder. That's how I like to make them, unless I'm making my dessert pancakes with protein powder. And then I just have plain egg whites. And then I realized I can't use my Walden Farms or like sugar-free syrup because that shit is so processed. So what I did, and I used to do this all the time, is I took blueberries and warmed them up in the microwave. So they're almost like this like jelly, and the orange stuff is just because I use the same bowl that I made the pancake batter in. I'm just going to pour that over the top of these. And then I'm also going to put on some of this Trader Joe's. It's just raw almond butter. The only ingredients are raw almonds. And there is my beautiful breakfast. Okay, so next I'm making coffee, which I don't know why I didn't have coffee earlier this morning. Usually I drink a cup of coffee while I work and then have a cup of decaf after my breakfast, just because I like to be like sipping on something when I'm answering check-ins and whatnot. But right now it's just black. I'm going to add liquid stevia, which I consider all natural if you get like pure liquid stevia. Now a lot of them that you get at the grocery store, and I wish I had some in here because I do get it from time to time, but a lot of times it has like erythritol or sucralose or Splenda or like some other sweetener mixed in it, and they can just call it stevia because it has stevia in it. Again, like it's not the end of the world, but a lot of people's bodies don't respond well to artificial sweeteners, and they think they're just getting stevia, and it's not just stevia. So look at the packaging at the grocery store. And then usually I do half and half. And then I also do a little bit of this creamer, or I'll do a little bit of this creamer and then some cashew milk or almond milk. I'm out of cashew and almond milk, which I need to go get. But obviously this has artificial bullshit in it. Like, I'm just assuming. Yeah, like the second ingredient is corn syrup, and then a bunch of shit I can't pronounce. We're just using plain half and half. Put that in there, and then I'm gonna add my stevia, which I can't do with one hand. So that's what I'm gonna do, and get back to work. So I have a lot to do today, but I will show you guys when I eat again. But it's been a productive morning. With what I do with like coaching and social media stuff, I always feel like I'm like a million little things. Which it's like I just want to like sit down and get work done. But that's what we're gonna do now. So I'm gonna take my greens and reds, which these are all natural. The greens are just Opti Greens 50, so there's 50 different greens and grasses in here. These really help with like digestion, bloating, just getting those micronutrients from greens. Because there are 50 different greens in there, like you're getting such a wide variety of micronutrients. And then the reds are Opti Reds 50, so these have different fruits, berries, things like that, 50 of them. And these are really high in antioxidants, so antioxidants flush the toxins out of your system. So these really help with immune health, aging, and just helping your body absorb all the nutrients that it needs. So you want to make sure that your body's utilizing the nutrients that it gets efficiently. I fill it with water, and then I use this mixer just to mix it all up. And they are microfiltered, so they mix super easily without getting clumpy or anything like that. And I seriously crave the taste of this drink. Like, it tastes so good. I think the reds are just a bit sweet. They kind of have like a beet flavor. And the greens, like, they don't taste bad at all, but they are more of like a greens taste. They don't taste like dirt, but they taste like healthy, you know? And seriously, I get natural energy from drinking this, which I feel like is a big reason I've been able to cut back on my caffeine. And I do notice after I take these, I always go to the bathroom within the hour, and my bloating gets so much less. So that's that. Back to check-ins. I have a lot this morning, and then we'll see where the day takes us. Next meal. It is like 1:15 right now, and I'm actually really excited about this one. So it's not crazy different, but just a little spin on a Lexi bowl of stuff. We're gonna make a little Asian stir fry. So, I bought these ahi tuna steaks from Trader Joe's. So I'm gonna make these just like I did with the tacos. I think it was my last full day of eating. So go watch that if you wanna see how I make these. But we're just gonna sear it and then I'm gonna make a little stir fry. So I'm going to use pineapple on top, and we are going to also just use some jazzy rice. And then I have to decide what veggie I want in there, but I have some asparagus. Yeah, I have some asparagus that's about to go bad, so I'm gonna use this and maybe some mushrooms in there. So that is what we are going to make. So I'm gonna add a few more things in there, but I'll show you guys when it is done. But I'm basically going to air fry the asparagus, sear the tuna, and then mix it all together, and it's gonna be delicious. I don't even know if you can hear me because everything going on, but I'm cooking up my like rice and mushrooms and just warming everything in the pan, and I mix it with like 4 grams of coconut oil, which is super good on Asian-y stuff, coconut or sesame oil, and then I put some of this, what is it, chili paste, and then liquid aminos. I get these at Trader Joe's, but you can get them anywhere, and it's basically just like an all-natural soy sauce. Coconut aminos are more like teriyaki sauce. It's a bit sweeter. And the only ingredients are coconut sap, water, and sea salt. So, this is actually pretty quick to make, minus the tuna, but you could prep that ahead of time. Like, you could literally prep this meal for work. And look how pretty. I ended up also adding some of these dry roasted macadamia nuts. Macadamia nuts are super high in fat, but you don't need a ton. Excited to eat this little Asian stir fry. And for the YouTubes, we'll do a taste test because, I don't know. I feel like you guys like watching me eat, which is kind of weird, but you know, anything for you guys. It's actually really freaking good. Now that I have all the tuna cooked up, I can literally make this in like 5 minutes. Okay, wow, I literally look crazy. I need to stop wearing my hair in a braid because like half of it just comes out and then I look like I just don't know what I'm doing, which I honestly don't. What a day it has been. But we're off to the gym. I'm just doing cardio today. Big news. Trained upper body, like super light for the first time yesterday. I was cleared to do just like, I was cleared to do a little bit of arms and not to do anything that was uncomfortable. So it was really like the lightest thing ever, and I'm only allowed to do 10 pounds. So that was that, but that was a big deal. And I did legs day before that. So I'm still just doing light legs. I can't do like anything where I'm holding weight, but I do a lot of like machines and stuff like that. So today I am just doing cardio. So that's what we're doing today, and it's really the worst time to go. It's like 3 o'clock, which is like when traffic gets so bad. So that should be a good time. I'm also not taking pre-workout. I really would love a Monster, but obviously that's chemical, so we're not doing that. And I do have cold brew, but I don't have any almond milk, so I'm not about to drink that like black. Got so much done this morning, so much to do. What a time to be alive, yay. Cardio is done. I ended up FaceTiming my sister. Wow, this is really cute, okay. I ended up FaceTiming my sister, so I don't know how much time it was. So that was good, because I don't get to talk to her that much. But then I just filmed a little like circuit for Instagram. It felt good to move. It's weird, because every day I'm like, stuff that hurt yesterday doesn't hurt today, or like feel weird. So that's cool. Girls are doing good. But I have to go to the grocery store and traffic is gonna suck and my camera's about to die. So I just need something for my next meal. And I need to pick up a bunch of stuff in general. So we're gonna go to the grocery store. I'll show you what I get when I get home and charge this camera a little bit. But that's update. My camera's about to die, so we're just praying it stays alive. But I got some broccoli because we're almost out. I got these rolled gluten-free oats, which are my favorite gluten-free oats. I got this Purely Elizabeth Blueberry Hemp Granola, which I'm going to use, and this is like my favorite brand of granola ever. If you have not tried it, try it. I honestly just haven't gotten granola in a minute. I don't know why. And then I got cashew milk. To be quite honest, I didn't realize how much like other stuff was in like normal cashew milk. There's probably other brands that have less ingredients, but this has like sunflower lecithin, locust bean gum, gellan gum, absorbic acid, whatever, like other stuff in there that I did not realize. But I'm going to drink this today, so whatever, hate me. I also did get a Powerade. Recently I've been mixing my creatine with my First Form essential amino acids, which like tastes really good. I have watermelon and lemon drop flavor. And I was like, oh, that definitely is artificial stuff. And then I went in to get a Powerade and I was like, damn, that is artificial shit too. So we're sticking to water today, besides my greens and reds. And I honestly am sad I couldn't have my Formula 1 and Ignition, like super fast acting protein and carb that I have post-workout. I do notice that it helps my recovery so much, but obviously any protein, even like a natural protein, which First Form does have an all natural like vegan protein that I need to try, but even that is processed. But again, like you don't want to be having protein powder like 3 times a day, you know? But usually I do have that. But anyways, that's that. I'm gonna make my snack and not have this Powerade, which is really sad, but it's fine, it's fine, we're fine. And there we have it. So pretty. So all I have in here is plain Greek yogurt, and I just mixed it again with liquid stevia, no sugar-free pudding mix. And then I topped it with a serving of this Purely Elizabeth granola, strawberries, banana, and then this Trader Joe's cashew butter, which is the shit. So good. So my nut butter selection is limited because I can only have nut butters that don't have artificial stuff. So like all those protein nut butters and even like Jif, natural Jif, has a ton of artificial shit in it. So be careful when you're looking at your nut butters if you want to like make a conscious effort to eat more like all natural, preservative free, whatever foods. This just has dry roasted cashews, sea salt, some almonds, and sunflower oil. So anyways, I eat this because my mouth is watering, and I'll catch you guys when I eat again. And we're back. It's literally been like 30 minutes. I just ate that and I was like, we need some caffeine. And yes, it's 6:30, and yes, I'm saying that. I'm like sitting down trying to respond to client emails and work on some exciting stuff. But even the excitement of it all doesn't give me enough energy. So it's cold brew o'clock, and I'm gonna make it a little bit differently than I usually do. So I'm gonna show you. So we take the Trader Joe's cold brew concentrate. You do not want to drink this stuff on its own. I've tried. Pour as much as you want. That's a lot. It's really strong. I did not mean to do that much, honestly. Then I'm going to add 1 drop of stevia. Usually I will add a 1/4 scoop or a 1/2 scoop, depending on how much protein I need, of the German chocolate cake level 1. It's so good, and this makes it taste like a mocha. I mean, you could use like any flavor. And then we just fill, I honestly just go by color with this. So like, I put a lot of cold brew, so we need a lot of cashew milk. So we go like that, and then I just put a lot of ice up in there. Oh, I need more stevia. Wow. This is a really big glass. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this, to be honest. It might go in the fridge because that's a lot of caffeine. This stuff is so strong. I don't even know how many servings are in here. But there's no serving size, so it's whatever I feel like. Okay, that's better. So, back to work. Okay, it's now 7:36. I look like a hot mess. What else is new? I've just been working, and I had like half of that cold brew, and honestly, I'm freaking wired. But one of my old clients, Jess, is in town, and my really good friend Brooklyn just moved here like a week ago, and I haven't seen her yet. So I'm going to stop by Nick's place. You guys know Nick, the tool. Brooklyn moved in with him and just is staying with him until her show next weekend. So I'm gonna go stop over there. I'm probably gonna hate myself because I still have to eat 2 more times. But the next couple days for me are literally insane, so I'm not gonna have time. Just a little reminder that people you care about need to be shown that you care about them. They don't just know. So make the people in your life a priority, because I've been that person who doesn't. And it just comes across as being selfish, even if it is just you trying to get work done or you having social anxiety or whatever it might be. So make people you care about a priority. End of story. It's still light out and it's 7:30. It's actually really beautiful. But that is that. Hopefully I'll be back soon and we can make dinner. I'm excited to show you guys. Hello. Just like that, we're back. Well, not just like that. It's actually been a long time. It's literally almost 10 o'clock. I was thinking about combining my 2 last meals and just having one big one so it was like less food volume. But I'm really excited to show you guys this meal. So I'm gonna suck it up and eat a lot of food in a really short amount of time. I'll probably be up really late because I have a lot of work to do too. So yeah, a lot of food and actually a lot of fiber in this last one. So that should be a good time. And that was actually super quick to make, but we have some pasta. There's more pasta under there. It's just kind of all covered by veggies. But I have the worst habit of leaving cabinets open. I like literally never make pasta, not because I don't like it, I just don't really crave it, and I'm always like, oh, it takes so long to make, but this literally took me 5 minutes, and I just use this Bonza pasta, which the only ingredients are chickpeas, tapioca, pea protein, and xanthan gum, and it's really high in protein. It has 32 carbs, 3.5 fat, and 14 protein per serving. And I had just over a serving of pasta, and then I added in some ground beef, some broccoli, some spinach, and then this traditional marinara sauce from Trader Joe's. It's only 6 carbs, 0.5 fat, and 1 protein. And the only ingredients are tomatoes, garlic, soybean oil, tomato flakes, basil, and oregano. So I have this. This is a very high fiber meal. This has 8 grams of fiber per serving of pasta. So if you have trouble getting your fiber in, hit up this pasta. But it's seriously I've been eating it more, and I'm going to start eating it even more than I do because pasta is so good. Totally forgot to tell you too, I added a 1/4 of a serving of this shredded Swiss and Gruyere cheese. It's just like normal cheese, not low fat or anything. Dinner at 10 p.m. This is like embarrassing, but you know, I keep it real with you guys. That was too real. So red. I don't know. I just washed it, and yes, I still wear this lovely purple bra to go to bed. I probably don't need to. I don't even know if I need to wear a bra, but I do to be safe. You know, we want to keep these girls looking good, but I forgot to track the glass of wine, so it's like 11:45. I'm just about to plan out my day. I have a lot of notebooks to keep things organized, so I'm to plan out tomorrow. I've just been answering emails, and I'm gonna do this, and then I have more food, so I will show that to you guys. It's gonna be a late night, but you know, honestly, this has been my life recently. Put a lot of work, and I love it, so it's easy for me to stay up, but it is a lot. So cheers. It's just grapes, right? All natural. And hopefully this does cancel out some of the caffeine and make me tired, because I have a lot of energy still. And last meal. This is a little bit aggressive, but nothing crazy or unusual. I just have my cream of rice And then usually I mix protein powder in it at night just to make it like sweet and desserty, but we're not doing that today. So I just put egg whites for some extra protein, and then a whole egg, and then banana, strawberries, and some more of this cashew butter. So that's going to be my last meal. So that is going to conclude this day of eating with no artificial bullshit. I'm gonna close out this vlog tomorrow, just because I'm really tired and I just want to go to sleep. This whole day of food has been delicious. Hopefully you have gotten some new ideas, and I'll see you in the morning. Yo homies, it's a few days later. Realized I never closed out this vlog. What else is new? But I just finished editing it, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I want the message of this video not to be that you can't have anything artificial or processed or whatever, because in moderation it is fine, but I think oftentimes we forget that there are a lot of great whole food options, and I think a lot of us get stuck in the cycle, whether it's just with tracking macros or with your diet overall, where we don't prioritize whole foods and nutrient-dense foods as much as we should, and it can come at the cost of our gut health, of our digestion, of getting in the micronutrients that our body needs, right? And their supplements are great, taking greens is great, but you also really need to pay attention to your diet. That will always come first and foremost above anything else. So anyways, I just wanted to wrap up this vlog with saying that. I mean, stick to mostly whole nutrient dense foods. I encourage. Let me know if you have other like themed full days of eating that you want me to do. I thought I would do like an all breakfast food one, because I love breakfast and I have a lot of really good breakfast recipes. But let me know what else you guys want to see. Comment, share, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.